Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Steel City, ready to rock at the stadium at the confluence of the three rivers and home to the Pitt Panthers. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Panthers will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the offense out for their first possession. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the Pitt Panthers offense gets their first crack now. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Second down after that previous play. Testing the right side here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he finds his tight end for the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The offense going with the hurry up. from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. Powering right past the defender. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll run it here. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They're going to run it here. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker.
Offside, defense.
Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play moves the ball to the 31. It'll be first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The linebacker's shifting around now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Off the play fake on first down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. The sack sets up second down. Here comes a handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Webb. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Now the important point after attempt. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make it.
The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20.
That is an incredible.
Offense cross out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And just a short gain this time. We're able to get it down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's a bullet right into the heart of the field. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. Look at this. He'll go deep again. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense showing a bunch formation now. He hands it off from the gun. He's brought down out at the 46. That game sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. Tailback with another carry. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass this time. Throwing for his running back. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. On the run, he'll let it go. And he pulls in the catch. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Contact as he threw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Grab down the middle. It's Singh. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 20. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 12. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. Finds room to the 30. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Getting set. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled, but first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
They'll run it to the right side.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the tackle. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold, open.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Extending the play now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Running back has it on a screen now. Just trucks through the defender. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they're trying to punch it in here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick. And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
It was 24-7. Keep that in mind.
We'll start with the 25. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
That run moves the ball across the 35. Here's the 2nd down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. And the Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it, offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. There's the handoff. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball moved back to the floor for 2nd and goal. The back's got it again. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Let's keep it under a record. These boys did not score no more points.
At the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Quick throw, catch made on the out route, and heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Holstein. Receiver makes the grab. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick catch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. He's running out of time here. He's got it for a big gain. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's got it. And they'll finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great gain on the play. And the Panthers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Movement at the second level of the defense now. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Got the back over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Pocket starts to collapse. With the catch, it's Bermudez. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They'll try to snap it quickly. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback... to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay. If they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I'm going to sneak a draw in.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for to score. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So TCU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He'll take a shot. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
No shot to return that. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Quarterback checking the play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throwing right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back. He steps out of bounds, but not only... Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, picked off. And a big return after the INT. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's moving out of the pocket. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. They want to get this defense on its heels. On third and short, the power run here. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
And the incomplete pass. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback will audible. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
If I'm the offensive coordinator right here, man, I'm trying to find some easy gimmies. I'm trying to find a way to make the...
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy...
Going for it all. Catch inside the 30 and still running. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They'll immediately call timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's back to throw on second down. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. Coming out with it, it's Pryor. And the returner will be brought down. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. trailing by a couple of scores. They'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Looks as if he's going to run it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll try the run. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Steps away to find some room. He's got him in the flat. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Boise State looks like a legit contender right now. That offense is just having its way. They're up 14 over the Coyotes. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
First down for this offense. The give to the tailback. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Motion from the offense. Jet sweep to the receiver. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You got to give kudos to this defense. They are so well coached up. How about the awareness and the ability to play with great eye discipline? They located the football. They located that receiver on the jet sweep and were able to make the tackle.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
4th and inches anywhere on this field. I don't care if it's in the red zone, on your own goal line. If you have their offensive line, I'm going for it. You just saw it right there. Get it done.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Hardy. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Singh. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
You're dealing with a deficit like this. It's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The give to the left. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. It's complete to the left. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Trying the left side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. A little screen to the running back. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of a game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He'll just keep slinging it. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To the air, it's Glagway. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And once he got loose, it was all over. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Fielded in the end zone. It's Washington. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll leave it with him. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28th.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And it's in for a touchdown.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Eastern Michigan is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed style of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 10 over FIU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Fires to the big fella. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Working the middle, it's complete. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The aerial assault continues. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, TCU.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. First down here for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll go right back to him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with... And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. And they spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Looking to the big tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back and put your offense in business. The clock and the scoreboard on their side as they come to the line, 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.